Hello guys and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We just hit 2200 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Keep subscribing. It makes my ego feel nice. Today I'm gonna show you results of a lot of testing, and hopefully it's gonna be helpful for you. Today we're gonna talk about wood. This kind of wood. This tree and this piece of wood under it. You might be wondering, how does this work? How does wood generation work in the world? And today I'm gonna tell you every single detail about it, because I've been testing. I've spent many hours running tests, doing different things to try and figure it out, and I believe I finally did. I believe I cracked the code. I've seen multiple videos on YouTube about it, but in my opinion, nobody covered the full picture. So today we're gonna do just that. So there is multiple biomes on the map. I don't know what just happened. I didn't click anything, but okay. In total, there is, first of all, there is Dazzle Beach. Dazzle Beach doesn't give you any trees. No tree will ever spawn on the Dazzle Beach. By tree, I mean wood. It just doesn't happen. Even if you place a tree at every single corner, it's just not gonna happen. Wood can only spawn on pretty much any other biome. There is two biomes, Plaza and Peaceful Meadow, that is different from any other biome. We're gonna get to it later. For now, one thing that I was wrong about in the beginning, when I just started playing the game, I thought the more trees you have, the more wood you're gonna generate. But that's not how wood generation works in this game. The way it works is each biome has a limit of how many wood pieces you can have generated lying on the floor at once. If the biome itself reaches that limit, no more wood will be generated until you pick some of that up. So let me give you an example. I actually moved all of the wood generated in the entire biome. I did it for pretty much every biome. I went into the edit, into like the furniture mode, and I moved all the wood lying on the ground in one spot, so we can see exactly how many pieces can exist in each biome at once. And the answer is 19. I swear, when I first did it, in my first biome, I thought I'm definitely missing one piece. I've spent like half an hour walking around trying to find the final piece, because like it blew my mind. How is it 19? It has to be 20, right? No, it's 19, and it's actually 19 in every single biome. I did it in pretty much every single biome. I did the same thing in Frosted Heights. There is 19 pieces of wood generated in every single biome, except Plaza and Peaceful Meadow. Each one of these biomes can only hold 15 pieces of wood. So the first biomes where you started, you will only have 15 pieces of wood lying around at once. When I just started, I was actually thinking that Plaza and Meadows generate so much more wood than any other biome. It just felt like it was always lying around. But I think it's because it's a very open biome. There's not many trees, so you would usually see a lot of wood scattered around the same area, which gave an illusion that there is more wood in this biome. Also, the biome itself is smaller, and there is much less area available for generation. Like, look how there is like 5 trees in the whole Plaza biome. So you would definitely see a lot of wood near the trees, because there's just not many of them. Now, how does wood generation work? I can show you in case you're wondering. I literally moved all the wood to put in the same area. It's 19 in every single biome. I've seen different numbers online, but I've tested this in every biome, and it's always 19 pieces. Now, the type of the wood is different. What I thought initially, and I've seen some YouTubers say that the wood generated near the tree depends on the kind of tree. So Plaza trees only generate softwood. To generate hardwood, you're gonna need like firs or other trees that grow in the biomes where you can find hardwood. But that's not true at all. You can literally get any kind of wood from any kind of tree. It only depends on the biome. So we have Glade of Trust and Forest of Valor. These two can only do softwood and hardwood. Then Frosted Heights and sunlit plateau, it adds the what's the name of the wood? The white wood. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the white wood, but the white one, in addition to softwood and hardwood. And the Forgotten Lands is the only biome that also generates dark wood. And it only happens... it can happen under absolutely any trees. Trees don't matter. The only thing that matters is the biome. Now we got that out of the way. We know that there's going to be exactly 19 pieces of wood lying around under the trees in any specific biome except Plaza and Peaceful Meadow. Now, how can we use this to our advantage? We know that wood is only generated under the trees, and we know that there's going to be 19 pieces no matter what. So we can use it to our advantage by creating a tree farm. And the best way to do it is to remove every single tree in a biome. Which, in my opinion, the best biome to do this is going to be the Forgotten Lands, because this biome can generate every single kind of wood in the game. So if you want to stockpile a bunch of wood for all crafting, all quests that you possibly need, use this biome. If you want mostly dark wood, which you might want in the beginning, you're gonna have the best luck using Glade of Trust or Forest of Valor. But I just couldn't, in my heart, make myself remove all the trees from a freaking Forest of Valor. It has forest in the name of it. Having forest with no trees is just... I just couldn't do it. And there was a lot of nice pretty trees in Glade of Trust. I decided that it's fine. I'm just going to do it in Forgotten Lands. I'm going to move everything here. My garden, my farm, and my tree farm. Because this is going to be like my utility biome. Because it's pretty spooky to live in. And it has... basically, you can grow the best crop in the game, pumpkins in here. So it only makes sense to have the tree farm in this biome. So the way I would set up a farm, you need at least 3 trees placed in the biome. I've tested this out extensively. 1 tree can only give you 8 pieces of wood. So there's never going to be more than 8 pieces near one piece of tree. In order to remove trees, you go into furniture. And then you press the triangle, or you just basically escape or whatever. You click out. And now you're basically in this free mode where you can grab things, move things around. So you just take a tree, and then you remove it. That's it. After you removed all the trees, and you only left with 3, you can do more than 3. You can do 4, 5, however much you want. But 3 is enough in my testing to get maximum amount of wood. So you can see right now, I have 3 trees right here. If you count all the wood around them, we have 8 pieces in this tree. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on this tree, and 5 on this tree, which gives us 19 pieces in total, the maximum possible amount. You can have these trees at any place. You can have them as close together as you want. It can be any trees. You could use plaza trees, in my opinion. Those are the most pleasant looking. Or you can use these dead trees. They are the least obstructive, so you do not block. You can actually see wood very easily. So I'm going to be using these for farming. To place the trees, you go again to the furniture, scroll all the way down, trees in landscaping, and I'm using dead pine tree, but again, it doesn't matter. Absolutely any tree on this page. I'm not sure about palms, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work. You can test it if you want, but I've tested it with multiple trees. Plaza trees, any trees would work. I prefer dead trees because they just look nice in this biome and they don't block the view that much. And I just realized they're actually different. Look at this. They're slightly different if you place them. That's really cool. Also, you want to place them far enough that they're going to have enough space around them. So it has to be at least 4. At least 4 squares in between them, so they can generate a layer of wood around each of them. So these 3 trees will be able to replenish all of my wood supplies. Now let's take a look at this. I've been also wondering what are the chances to get each kind of wood. So I've been collecting some wood from this biome and placing it in this chest. I only did it once. I apologize. This is not a very good test, but it can give us a general idea. You can see that you get the most softwood, obviously, but then the next one is gonna... Oh, it's dry wood. It's called dry wood, the white wood. Then you get dark wood, and then the least you get hardwood for some reason in this biome. So if you want to get more of the hardwood... I also noticed that dry wood, you get a lot of it in any biome that can get dry wood. It's like the most common kind of wood, which is kind of sad. But for dark wood, definitely go Forest of Valor if you want to remove all the trees. You can always place them back after you get enough wood, right? But yeah, this is approximately the drop rates. And it replenishes very fast. As you can see, I just literally picked up... Okay, oh my god, I forgot to pick up all of it. I'm an idiot. I apologize. Okay, I just picked up every single piece of wood, and now just to... Like, I'm gonna sacrifice my time for the experiment and see how long does it take to fully replenish 19 pieces of wood, so you can know approximately how much wood you can farm per hour, let's say. So I'm just gonna leave my computer running for like an hour or however long it takes, and then as soon as we get... You can actually... You'll be able to see these pieces, the pieces appearing around the trees, and when I come back, I'll be able to see exactly how long it took to get all the pieces on the recording, and then we're gonna conclude the video. But for now, this is pretty much all the information that I have for you. I highly recommend doing this in this biome so you can get every kind of wood. There's so many furniture you can craft with it, and you're gonna need a lot of wood. And having it near your garden means, or near your farm, having everything together means you just come here once in a while, you water your pumpkins or harvest your pumpkins, you harvest your berries, trees, harvest your wood. See, we already got one piece. Amazing. You just do it all at once, and it's going to save you so much time. Absolutely amazing. Plus, there's nothing much else you can do in this biome. It's just very spooky and dark, and it's just sad. Anyway, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, let's count our wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Did I miss something? Probably not enough time passed yet, but I've... after reviewing the footage, I've discovered exactly how wood generation works. Every 5 minutes... 5 minutes to a second. I literally could skip 5 minutes ahead and see a next piece of wood appearing. Every 5 minutes, the wood is generated on the ground if there is space near the tree and if the world limit hasn't been reached. So I've seen one piece of wood appearing every 5 minutes. Sometimes I've seen 2 pieces of wood appearing every 5 minutes. You know what? Just to be safe, you might want to have these trees a little bit spaced out. So you have them a little bit further away. So each tree would have enough space to have a layer of wood around it. So like, for example, in this case, I don't exactly have enough space between trees to generate. But I don't think it's going to make a difference, to be honest. It might make a difference in terms that it might see one tree and then like if it's full... And if, for example, it triggers to have a tree near that wood, it might just skip one turn. So maybe having 4 or 5 trees and having them slightly spaced out maybe would be more efficient. So I recommend having 4 trees because sometimes I think you will still get 19 pieces even with 3 trees. It just might take a little bit longer because some of the wood generation might fail if the tree doesn't have enough spaces around it. So if like a tree already generated its 8 pieces, and then the tree is prompted to generate again, it will not. So you will have to wait another 5 minutes for the next tree to generate. So yeah, 4 or 5 trees, decently spaced out in one area. You're still gonna have all your wood in one area, which is totally fine. Yeah, you can definitely see that you get the most of the dry wood and soft wood. You get a little bit of dark wood, and hardwood is unfortunately the rarest wood, apparently, in this biome. So that's kind of sad because it's the most required for all the quests. Another thing that I've noticed, and it's very interesting. So basically, let's calculate 19 pieces of wood. Let's say, at the very worst, you never get a double generation. So it takes 5 minutes for each piece. 19 pieces will take you 95 minutes, which is 1 hour and 35 minutes. I'm pretty confident you're gonna get at least one double generation. So 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. That's exactly how long it takes to fully regenerate 19 pieces of wood. So you can collect wood. You can collect them even more often. If you're here, might as well collect it, right? But if you want to time it perfectly, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Sometimes it's going to be faster. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit longer, because sometimes you get double, maybe even triple wood generation. I don't know. I've never seen it, but it might be possible. And this is perfect because, like, I haven't actually timed how long it takes for all the fruit trees to generate things. I might actually make a separate video on it. I need to time every single tree, how long it takes. But it seems about like you need 2 hours to come and water your pumpkins anyway. So it's a perfect time. You come here every 2 hours, you collect everything, you collect all the wood, you water your pumpkins, and you go about your merry day, and then come back 2 hours later to harvest and to do the wood again. It's absolutely perfect. So yeah, this is the most efficient way to farm wood that I found so far. If it was helpful, let me know in the comments. And I hope this video answered all of the questions you had about wood in this game, because wood is very important. It's one of the main crafting resources, and having enough wood is very important. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more. If you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you soon. Take care.